Welcome to today's Force Therapy practice. Um, this is a practice that's based off of Japanese forest bathing. The idea that being out in nature and connecting to nature is good for us spiritually and health-wise and mentally, and it helps us gain a sense of belonging. Yeah, a sense of belonging with the world around us. So today's force therapy is going to be about half an hour long. We'll start with a grounding practice. We'll move on to a couple invitations, and then we'll have a conclusion. And just a reminder that you can be outside for this practice, but you don't have to be. You can be inside near a window or near anything that reminds you of nature. Maybe some stones or a plant, something like that. So with that, I'll give you a few moments to pause this video, take it outside if you'd like. All right, and with that, we'll get started. You can find a place where you can be still for the next 10 minutes or so. And if it's safe to do so, close your eyes. And let's start focusing on that breath. So breathing in and breathing out. And just noticing that inhale and that exhale. Our inhales should be a little shorter than our exhale. So if our inhale is 1, 2, 3, our exhale should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll let you take that count on your own for a minute. Noticing the breath in our throat. Noticing the breath in our chest. Noticing the breath behind our nose, back of our mouth. Now noticing just we don't have to do anything, we don't have to try. That breath comes naturally to us. It's always with us, always accessible. Now just as our breath is rising and falling in our chest, we can move our attention to other parts of our body. So we can move our attention to our right shoulder, our right arm, our right hand, our right thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and pinky. Let's move our attention into the right side of our chest. Let's move our attention into the right side of our hip, our right thigh, our right knee, our right calf, our right foot, into our right toes, and our right heel into our left toes, our left foot, our left heel, to our left calf, our left knee, our left thigh, our left hip, into the left side of our chest and stomach, our left shoulder, our left elbow, into our left forearm, our left hand, our left thumb, left pointer, left middle finger, left ring finger, our left pinky, into the back of our neck. Let's move our attention up over our head and into our eyes, into our nose, to our mouth, sending our attention back into our chest with the rise and fall of our breath. Now let's take a minute and notice how different our body may feel from when we began. Does our body feel lighter, calmer, more alert? Maybe there's an area of our body that is asking for more attention. If that's the case, let's put our attention back there. Put our breath back there. Let's think about what we want to cultivate for ourselves during this practice. Maybe it's a sense of peace or release. Maybe it's attentiveness or awareness or community or belonging. Let's put all of those wants into a big cloud above our head. Every time we exhale, that cloud grows a little bit bigger. And every time we inhale, that cloud sinks a little lower. So all the things we desire are covering our head, covering our neck, covering our shoulders, covering our stomach, our hips, our legs, all the way down to the ground. Now let's breathe that cloud into our chest, into our heart. Breathing in what we want, what we desire. Make it become a part of us. And just like that breath is there whenever we need it, we don't have to work for it. We don't have to do anything. So the feelings of what we want are there also. You don't have to try or perform or do anything to deserve these feelings, deserve our desires. They're just here whenever we want them. Now let's imagine holding that in our heart, carrying it with us through the rest of our day, knowing that we don't have to do anything, we don't have to try. Just like our breath is here no matter what, so these feelings that we desire are with us always. Now maybe adding a little bit of sound to our inhale and exhale. Maybe adding some movement to our body. Maybe moving our fingers and toes or moving our face so the light on our eyelids changes. Feel ourselves come back into this moment, back into this space. And when we're ready, opening our eyes and coming back to the present moment. That was our grounding practice for today. If you have anything that you'd like to share, I'll let you have space to do that now. And I'd like to share that that was just a nice, peaceful grounding process, and it's nice to cultivate those feelings of what we want. All right, so let's start our first invitation. Our first invitation today is going to be about texture. I would like you to find an object around you, maybe a leaf or a stick or a rock, something that's safe to pick up and handle. And I'd like you to just find as many different ways that you can touch that object and interact with that object as possible using touch. And we'll take about 7 minutes and we'll come back at about 20 minutes. So I'll talk to you in a little while. Hello, ducks. Hello. Do you see the ducks, Pep? See those ducks? Okay, it's about 7 minutes. So I'll go first. What I noticed this time. I noticed that instead of just one object, I just started looking at all the different trees around and kind of what they felt like and how they were different and how all of the trees even had different spaces to touch on their bark. Yeah, I thought that was fun. Interesting. If you want to share what you were noticing from that invitation, go ahead. Okay, for our next invitation, I'd like us to find a space that you can walk, maybe just like 10 to 15 feet, like 3 meters. I don't know, 10 to 15 feet uh, wide or long, and just walk back and forth over that path, maybe as slowly as you can or as quickly as you can. But I'd like us to stay on one path and just explore all the different kinds of movement that we can have in that space. So we'll do that for about 7 minutes. So I'll see you back here in about 7 minutes. Is that a fish or a duck, you think? I'll have to come back and look at that later. All right, that's been about 7 minutes. That is, if you have anything you want to share about that invitation, anything that you're noticing and that's coming up from you, go ahead. For me, I just noticed how much I wanted to finish walking that path, or even, get to the end of it, even though there wasn't really anywhere else to go. And yeah, how I just still felt compelled to finish it, even though there really wasn't much. I wasn't really going anywhere. All right, that's the end of our invitations. Now, I want to share something I want to take with me and something I want to leave. I think I'd like to take with me just how calm and peaceful it is today. And I'll probably leave some hair because I am shedding a lot these days. And if you have anything that you want to take and something you want to leave, now's a great time to share that. Okay. If there's anything you want to share that would make this practice feel more complete, please go ahead. And it feels pretty complete for me today. So thanks for joining me for today's force therapy practice, and I'll see you next time.